Hey guys, so today I'll be talking about the Everglades and its effect on Florida. So to begin, I will give a background about the Everglades. So the Everglades is a subtropical wetland ecosystem that spans approximately 2 million acres of land area. However, due to human involvement, this area of land is actually half of its original size. As the population continued to grow throughout Florida, people began to build houses, buildings, roads, etc., in order to make the area more hospitable for society and to allow for transportation. They also built canals, levees, and dikes throughout the ecosystem to reduce flooding and increase drinking water. So here's a comparison of what it used to look like versus now. It's clear that the area of land has reduced significantly. Now, as conservation policies have been applied, there are designated areas for different purposes. For example, there is the Everglades Agricultural Area, Water Conservation Area, and the Everglades National Park, which you can see outlined in the dotted line at the bottom of the right picture. So the Everglades provides many ecosystem services. However, its water ecosystem services is very prominent. The Everglades provides drinking water for about 1/3 of the Florida population. In addition, the wetlands filtrate the pollutants in the water and absorb nutrients that provide us with better quality of drinking water and irrigation. The water from the Everglades is actually used, or much of the water from the Everglades is used for irrigation of agriculture throughout Florida as well. Climate control and flood prevention. The Everglades consists of the largest strand of connected mangroves in the hemisphere. They provide a habitat for many species that are important to society, and as many of you know, they have the ability to protect us against the dangers of hurricanes, tsunamis, and other natural disasters. They provide a barrier that reduces the speed of winds and strength of waves. They also reduce soil erosion by binding soils together and help prevent flood damage. Food and agriculture. The Everglades Agricultural Area, EAA, which you can see in the orange, is one of the most fertile farmlands in the United States. It is the largest supplier of winter vegetables, including sweet corn, radishes, green beans, lettuce, etc. Therefore, it provides a large variety of food and vegetables for Florida residents. Florida demographics. The state of Florida contains approximately 21.48 million people as of 2019. The population is drastic, but it continues to grow exponentially, creating denser cities that require more ecosystem services. Water withdrawal in Florida. As of 2015, approximately 15,319 million gallons of water per day are withdrawn by Florida residents. In fact, this was a decrease. In fact, this was a decrease in water usage from 2000 due to water conservation efforts and restrictions. However, this amount of water still exceeds the natural resources at hand. As you can see in the picture on the bottom right, you can not see the whole thing, but Florida is about 10,001 to 20,000 millions of gallons of water per day. The Everglades ecosystem has experienced much over drainage in which society uses to prevent flooding and sustain themselves. Air quality. Surrounding the Everglades, there are multiple cities that produce man-made pollutants that are carried by winds or deposited by rain and eventually settle in the ecosystem. These pollutants can enter the water, causing degradation and negatively impact environmental and human health. This can be a result of industrial buildings or even vehicles that drive on the pavements that border the Everglades. Oh. In fact, the Everglades has one of the highest levels of mercury in the United States. Thank you for watching my presentation.